Little financial update for you guys because we have some exciting news in the finance world. As you guys know, I'm trying to cut my debt in half before we get to our 300 days of becoming rich and hot, okay? And I have some updates. So, first and foremost, I have paid off one of my credit cards. I know. One of my credit cards is paid off, and that is going to be my Capital One card, my second Capital One card. She was sitting at, I think, just over $500, and we got her completely paid off this month. So we are setting that card aside, and we are not going to touch her. We are down $500, which is amazing. I will put the remaining balance here after that because I don't remember it right now. Not only that, but I have two of my other cards in a debt relief program. That if you want to know more about that debt relief program, I talked about it on my first financial video and went over the whole program details, but I have two more accounts added in there. That hurts my credit score, yes, but overall it's helping me monthly financially to just make ends meet a little bit better in my current life. My Discover card that was just under $10,000 has now been moved over to that debt relief program. And then I also have my Ulta credit card, which I put into that program as well. Even though there was only $2,200 on it, it was still something that I wanted out of my monthly bills. So that has been moved over into debt collection as well. So that takes care of two other bills per month, combining it into what I pay into my debt relief program, which is just over $300. I think it's like $345 every month I pay into it. I'll put the number here. I have two less accounts to worry about, plus the one I already paid off, but I'm keeping that one open. So super exciting news there. Also, I have gotten rid of one of my jobs. Hallelujah. Okay, little job update. I've gotten rid of one of my jobs that was just weighing really heavy on me because it was such a toxic work environment. Like, bad. So I got rid of that job, which works out for me. Also will be ending one of my summer jobs coming the last week in August. So that gets rid of two jobs, and now I will just remain at Ulta, and I have a job interview for something else. So I may just be down to two jobs alone, plus all of my tarot stuff. So things are starting to look up. Things are starting to look good. Getting rid of the two jobs. I am going to stay on pickup shifts for my other one. So if I need to like make a quick extra cash or whatever, I can easily just pick up a shift with them and keep that open as an option, as always. So that's kind of a financial update I have for you. I've kind of been going against my rule of buying coffee out. I know. I'm sorry. I had a Venmo balance. So does that actually count? Does it? Because I feel like Venmo balance is like not real money. So does this count? I'm going to say it doesn't count. But I will say that I love coffee. I romanticize my coffee. I have no self-control and I suck. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I will always get coffee. I will say that I've been cautious of how much I'm getting coffee, so I try to make all of it at home first, and then if I get through my day or I'm headed on a double or I'm heading home from work, whatever it is, I'll grab one on the way to work or something like that. But I'm not leaving my house to go grab a coffee anymore. It's literally just like a work thing, but I have to be careful with that because then my mentality is, oh, well, I'm leaving the house for work, I might as well grab a coffee. Did you get my dilemma? That's a little financial update for you guys that I thought you would want to know. But we are becoming our most rich hot selves. So that means getting rid of our debt, and we are doing such a good job. I'm doing such a good job right now, and I'm just like proud of myself. So I want to have a little proud moment. Okay. I have to show you guys my breakfast. First of all, we are balls deep into the budgeting going on right now. We're at the end of August when I'm filming this. So just getting prepared for the next month, and I feel so good. We'll go over that later. But I wanted to share my breakfast with you. Girl, like what? That is so good. I'm making that all week long. I don't even care. It's a banana bread overnight oat recipe. It is quite literally so good. Like, yeah, I'm eating that all week long, bitch. So good. It's literally, I'll show you how to make it right here. This overnight oat recipe I actually found on TikTok. Shocking, I know. but it's so easy, but it tastes so good. I'm honestly surprised because I haven't done overnight oats in quite some time. I used to make them literally all the time when I worked my corporate job. This is how I make the banana bread overnight oats, and it is literally so easy. You're welcome. You can add protein to this. I do not add protein because one, I can't have Greek yogurt anymore, and two, I don't like protein powder in oats. It just like kills it for me. You know what I mean? But anyway, starting first, you'll need bananas, obviously. You're gonna take half your banana first, throw it in your bowl, and then you're just gonna like mash it in the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfectly spread out, just make sure it's nice and mashed so it's easier to mix. Gonna take your oats, quick cook or instant. What's the other one? You guys know. I'm on a half cup, so I'm doing 2 quarter cups. Bada boom. I'm gonna be using almond milk because oat milk is an inflammatory. Okay, if you don't know that, oat milk is a huge inflammatory product if you are sensitive to inflammation in your gut health. So I'm trying almond milk. Today's the first day that I ate it. I'm gonna see how it like affects the way that I feel in the morning. But I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. You're gonna do equal parts, so another half cup. This is where you can add in Greek yogurt or protein powder. I do suggest if you're doing protein powder to do another half cup, so 1 full cup of almond milk, and then your protein scoop, so it's not like too hard and like chunky, you know what I mean? It mixes better. But if you're doing just Greek yogurt, a half cup of almond milk is fine. I would do probably a quarter to a half cup of Greek yogurt in there. I'm gonna do a little bit of my flaxseed blend. This is ground flaxseed, so it's already broken down for my body to digest better. And this I just kind of measure with my heart, okay? I want close to 1 to 2 teaspoons in there. This is full of fiber, which is really nice because I will get 100% of my daily value just from this alone right now. I think. Did I just make that up? No, I think it's 100% of my daily value. Going in with a little bit of maple syrup as well. This you can measure. I just drizzle it on. The recipe that I followed called for a teaspoon, but I feel like I even do less than that because I'm literally just using it to sweeten a little bit. So just a little drizzle like that. And if you're from New York or anywhere up north, maple syrup, God, fresh maple syrup. I'm a brat when it comes to maple syrup. Lastly, we're going in with some ground cinnamon. Just sprinkling this on top too. You can measure it if you want. It calls for a teaspoon as well, but I just like to measure with my heart. Then you're gonna mix this all together. Make sure that everything is really nice and incorporated in here so it's nice and even. You don't get any like chunks the next morning. Now, if you didn't want to do the overnight oats and you wanted to eat this like right now, you could easily just pop this in the microwave for like a minute or 2 and you could eat it how it is. But we're trying to like grab and go breakfast is our key. It's our goal that we're trying to get. So once that's nice and mixed together, then you take the rest of your banana and you just cut it into little chunks and throw it on top. For the topping, we're doing pecans on top. A serving size of nuts is like so small, it's like a quarter cup. And they're just like full of fat, but good fat. And I feel like, girl, should we talk about food? Because, bitch, let's finish our recipe. So, pecans, I literally do a little sprinkle on top. To be honest with you, it's probably like a quarter of a quarter cup. Maybe half a quarter cup, I don't know. I'm gonna be left with this. I know it looks a little messy and kind of liquidy. You're gonna stick it in the fridge overnight and that way it all settles and the oats really soak up the milk and all that. Promise you, this is so freaking good. So good. I think I might make another one with the protein in it just to see how it is, but like, you know what I mean? It's all right the way it is. We're focusing on anti-inflammatory right now rather than like calories and all that stuff. Just things that make us feel good and make our gut feel better. So I'm gonna pop this in the fridge and we'll see her tomorrow. So I know some of my health goals are to hit more protein, walk a lot more, which I'm trying, okay? It's hard when I am in the service industry because that's what I do at work. I'm trying to separate work and actually walking like mental health walks. Anyway, I'm making excuses. There is no excuse. I need to just start doing it more. But I have been walking my dog I'm hoping that cooler days are coming to New York because that's when I love being outside in just shorts and a hoodie and just like, chef's kiss to that. You know what I mean? But I will say that I'm proud of myself because not only in the last couple of weeks, but like within the last year, I have lost almost 25 pounds. And that is a huge goal for me because the past 4 years, I have struggled with my weight. I've struggled with my hormones. I've struggled with balancing. And I have finally like gotten to a point where I feel good about my situation. Of course, I want more, but like I have to pause right now and be proud of myself for how far I've gotten. Like last year, I was barely fitting into a size 16 jean short, and now I wear a 14 and they are a little bit loose on me. So like that is a huge win for me. I am okay with that. I'm a curvy girl. I just like appreciate my curves, but also I want to be the healthiest version of myself. And last year I was just so inflamed that I felt bad, and I'm starting to not feel bad anymore. And I actually recognize things that I eat that make me feel bad. So I always try to get protein in. I have been eating every single day before I even touch my coffee, which I am super strict about for the most part moving forward. I would say 99% of the time I'm strict about that because I will absolutely get inflamed and heartburn and all the things. So that's something I've been paying attention to a lot more. But food wise, I feel like I'm trying to develop a better relationship with food because I feel like I've talked about this in prior videos, but like food noise is a big thing for me. Also, just like feeling bad about eating and food in general is really hard for me. But I feel like I'm healing in a sense, but it still comes up. So I have to be consciously like working on it at times. And I can't just throw away my whole day because I had one bad thing to eat. Enough of the yapping, you know what I mean? This video is simply just to have like a little month update of how things are going. And I feel like we have some net positives. So like I'm here for it. But while we're on the topic of food, girl, look at Trader Joe's has these little like dark chocolate peanut butter cups. They're so good. They're so good, it's dangerous, okay? The serving size is 2, and that doesn't even matter because it's a sweet little treat, okay? When I get a sweet tooth, this is what I'm grabbing now, is these. Or they also have these. They're like cinnamon graham crackers. They're so good. I have been gravitating towards that. If not that, then I'm going with dark chocolate. You guys, can you tell that I have a sweet tooth problem? Yes or yes? Okay, cool. Because I do. I do. So I'm trying right now to incorporate more healthy sweet treats, or just sweet treats that aren't as bad as just grabbing a tub of ice cream and eating straight out of it. Guilty. If I'm not into one of those, I always try to keep dark chocolate in the house. Austin always eats it on me, but like a boy's got to eat too, so I don't blame him. But I have dark chocolate just like 90%, and then I also like to have like a little sea salt moment. It just hits, you know what I mean? It just hits. That is my tip if you're trying to like lose weight or be more healthy or whatever. If you have a sweet tooth like I do, where it's like you crave it after a meal, highly recommend just getting dark chocolate or dark chocolate chips, or dark chocolate and peanut butter, dark chocolate and raspberries. Just like treat yourself to that. It's not even treating yourself, it's enjoying that. We're gonna change our language there. Just enjoy that because it's less inflammatory. It's actually pretty good for you and your sex drive. You're welcome, ladies. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we're at work, and while I'm at work, it's important that I drink my water for my skin. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing a lot of makeup today because I don't want to sweat it off because it's hot as fuck, bro. But so pretty. Excuse my look, I'm staying at my sister's to help with the kids, but this is lunch. Doesn't it look so good? Salmon, avocado, cucumber, and tomato. Balsamic glaze on top. Also this pimple, like, what? It's fine. But no, we're trying to only eat carbs at one meal because I've noticed that it's an inflammatory for me. So we're gonna try some anti-inflammatory meals moving forward and see how they do. But yeah, this is on the menu. Okay guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up this week's video. I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys as a month update of where I'm at. I'm really happy with our debt situation right now. It's obviously not perfect, and it won't be for at least a couple of years, honestly. But for our 300-day goal, it is getting better, and I can appreciate that. So I'm excited about that. Our eating habits are going good. Like this morning, just to be completely transparent with you, Becoming Hot and Rich, look at my house. I have laundry that has not been touched for a week, okay? That's all clean. I need to put it away. My bedroom's a mess, all right? Look, a mess. It is what it is. This is just life. I like to be transparent on here. And a couple of videos ago, I really honed in on like, I like aesthetically pleasing things, but we need to normalize not being aesthetically perfect 24/7. This is life, okay? So it's okay. We're gonna tackle it tomorrow morning. We're gonna tackle it this weekend when I have a day off, and it's gonna be fine. But other than that, like my closet still looks perfect. Don't you worry about it. We did have a mishap because my dog likes to go in there and sleep. Remember that video? He kind of messed it up, but that's okay. He didn't mess up as much as that used to be down there. It was literally just the sweatpants. So that was an easy fix, but we've been trying to keep him out of there. So it's like perfect, whatever, I'm yapping. But closet is still good. My skincare is on point. My skin looks really good. Oh my God. Like, can we please keep it? Can we please, for the love of God, keep my skin how it is right now, and I will love life. Skin's looking good. Skincare is looking good. Overall, I need to take better care of my body skin again. That's been kind of taking the back burner because my schedule has been so hectic and busy. So I'm going to tap back into that. We are on the up and rising, so things are looking good. I just got back from a walk with my dog, so I am going for a little bit of walks. I know we talked about it earlier, but like I am going for a little bit more walks lately. So that's good, but I do have a serving shift tonight, so we're going to pound out even more steps today. So a win is a win. You know what I mean? A win is a win. That's going to do it for this week's video, guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video with me. I will see you in the next one. Love ya.